heading back to the US for a couple of months. I wanted to capture these wintry scenes so I didn't forget what I was leaving behind. When I go to the airport, I usually take the train. When I come home, I take the bus. I prefer the train, but the bus stop is closer to home, and after a long flight, I want the easiest option. I'm flying from Helsinki to Orlando, connecting in Dallas. My parents live in Orlando, but I'm going to help them move to Atlanta, so this will probably be my last trip to Orlando. I love traveling, and for me, the holiday starts as soon as I check in online. One thing to note, if you're flying to the US, you can't use backdrop, so you have to go to these special check-in desks for US flights. If I get to the airport with some extra time to spare, I like to hang out in the area where they've got these big screens and they've got different scenes from all over Finland and sounds of nature. Even though it's just before noon, there are very few restaurants open, and I'm stuck, once again, having to have Burger King. I keep meaning to try this pizza outlet. Has anyone ever done it? I'm curious to know. I don't do too much shopping these days, so if I get there and I've got some time to kill, then I usually find a couple comfy chairs where I can relax. The first area was the one I just showed you near those big screens. They've got like some seating area over there. The other one is over here by these big windows. They've got some lounge chairs and you can kind of relax and lay down. So that's the other place I go if I'm at the airport with some time to kill, although usually it's not that much. If you could see those chairs over by the window, that's where I like to hang out. I really like this airport. I think it's quite funky and modern and just some really nice, unique touches you don't find anywhere else. So I like to kind of like wander around, find some place to sit, even for just 15 minutes, just to have like a different perspective of the airport. And I just kind of like slowly make my way to the plane. Usually they're flying 757s to the US. And Finnair's fleet seems to be pretty new. The ones that I've been on, they're in pretty good shape, so I quite enjoy them. I was lucky this time. The flight was pretty empty, not too many people. I had 3 seats all to myself. After about 11 hours, we touched down in Dallas. Now, this is the part that I dread the most of the entire trip. We have to clear customs and go through immigration, and that means collecting your bags and rechecking them, and then exiting the customs hall, and then re-entering through security as if you were just originating your flight in Dallas. And there's so many international passengers doing the same thing that it's always a big mess. The connection time is 1.5 hours, but while that sounds ample, it really isn't. And once again, I wasn't able to grab any food for my flight to Orlando. When you have domestic flights, I don't know what the rules are anymore. They're always changing what they do provide, so I wanted to have a little snack on board with me, but I wasn't able to do it. So when I got to Orlando, I was starving and it was so late, the only thing open was fast food once again. So here I go. I asked my ride to pick me up in departures. It's around 11 o'clock at night now, and there are no more departing flights, but there are arriving flights, so the arrivals area is quite busy. So it's pretty peaceful up here, and so that's why I always get picked up here. Thanks for coming along with me this week, and I will see you in a new video soon. Bye-bye.